Welcome to Craftify AI tutorials. Today I'm going to show you all about how to use smart documents and how easy it is to edit all of your content all in one place. So to get started from your dashboard, what I like to do when I'm working with a smart document is I'm going to start off by working with a craft I've already created. So for example, we're going to work with this blog post that I made. Now, when you open an old craft that you've already completely created, you can see all of your information in the results. Come up here to the export button and then just choose open in smart editor. We're going to then open this into a smart document now. It'll show you the exported and then the name of that blog post. And here's all of the information that we created when making that blog post earlier, including at the bottom, you can even see all of the photos that we have created. Now, what's awesome about the smart documents is that it works very similar to any other editing software. Like if you're used to Google Docs or Pages, it's going to be really similar. Up here at the top, you have all of your editing capabilities. You can highlight what you're working on, choose to change the heading size, bold, italic, or underline. All of these are available to you. Of course, you can also format all of your words, add bullet points, add numbers. You have basically everything that you have in other editing tools. Now, also, this works like a document. If you're not happy with something, you can change it or delete it entirely. Control Z will bring it all back to you. So it works very similar to any other document editing service that you've used before. Now, when you're working from a blog post, for example, it's going to show you also all of your different sections that you created while making the blog post. So some things before editing and sending it off, you might want to remove some of those details. It just will show you, like, here's the body of your, the title of the body of your post. Now, what's also really awesome is you can use the smart documents to create way more than just edit. So let's do something really quick here. Just for example, this one paragraph here, just say we would like to have a different version of that paragraph written for us. So we can open up our command box and we'll automatically start to get different kinds of commands that we can use. And I'm just going to say suggest an alternative. Craftify AI will take that information, it will rewrite that for you, and from here you can either replace the original information, add it after, or if you're not happy with this one, you can try it again or discard. I'm just going to go ahead and replace, and we'll have a completely different paragraph there. Now, coming down here, maybe if something feels a little bit long, for example, I'll just say this area here, let's just make it shorter. Why not? Here we can either make it shorter, make it longer. I'll choose shorter for just this example. And Craftify will condense that into a couple of sentences or a few phrases. You can either replace, add after, try again, or discard. I'm not going to work with this one. We'll go ahead and go forward. Now, what I really love to do is make images from this. So you can copy a certain section. So let's just say I'm going to copy this whole section of the blog, and Craftify is going to use that to then create an image. Now I'm going to add image, choose craft new image. Over here on the left hand side, Craftify is already making a prompt based off of that information in the blog that we highlighted, and it's going to give us some information about a nice image. So I'm going to go ahead and click craft image and see what this creates and see if it's nice for this blog. Now, when we are making AI images, we usually use that context, but if you don't like the prompt here, you can always edit any parts of this prompt, and you can always delete it and write in your own prompt. Now, it's given us exactly very similar to what we asked, what the prompt said. It mentioned MailChimp and a digital loyalty program interface. Here we go. We've got people in a restaurant with a computer. It works. It's exactly what we were looking for. We can also edit this image if we're not happy with it. You can AI modify to change what you want in the background. It's going to usually just keep what we have in the foreground. You can also stage this image. It'll remove the background automatically. And if you want that laptop to then sit on a different surface, you totally can. I don't usually recommend these for all images. These are great for staging product images later on. However, we can just go back. I'll hit cancel, and you know what? I like the image, so I'm going to add the image. Automatically, that image is going to then be pasted right below what all of that content that I had highlighted earlier as context. So that's pretty fun. Puts it right there in the middle of the blog, so you're ready when you're uploading your blog into your service on your website. You can then download this image easily by clicking on the image. You can download it. You can also view it in full screen. And then if you're not happy with it, you can also delete it as well. Some other cool things that I really like about this is that we can change the tone of voice. So when I wrote this blog post, it was done in the tone of voice of my business. However, if I want this sentence to sound like, let's just say here, let's change voice to, you can either choose active or passive, and then you can also choose to change your tone of your voice to a different type of tone of voice. But you know what you could also do, which I think is kind of fun, just to show you the absolute extremes of what Craftify can do using AI, you can say change tone of voice to sound like a rooster is talking. Now, this is a little bit silly. It's absolutely crazy, but just to show you all of the possibilities that you have here, it's really quite easy to work with. There we go. Cock-a-doodle-doo. It will change completely the whole tone of voice and the way that the words structure to sound exactly like a character in this situation. I'm gonna go ahead and discard that. We don't need that in our blog. However, it's pretty fun that you can even do that. All right, so some of the other things is we can have Craftify continue writing this blog. If there's an area that we think it doesn't have enough content in it, we can ask it to write another paragraph, write another sentence, continue writing from above. We can have it to rephrase everything like we did earlier. You can have it to fix your grammar and spelling. So if you're adding to your blog by just typing in your own information, you might miss a spelling here and there, and so we can have it fix it. We can also have it simplify the language. So if it's a technical document, you can make a summary that will make it a little bit easier to digest. If you're writing on your own, if you're a creative writer and you're writing your own piece, you can have AI improve that writing and kind of restructure it really well. I use this function all the time to summarize my text. So I have my excerpt for my blog to put into the social area, or like before people are going to click into the blog, it's like the little piece that gives them that nugget of information of what they're about to find. So I use that all the time. You can also summarize it into a bullet list. And of course, we have more prompts that you can totally do. You can change this whole information into a social media post, a sales email, or a newsletter. All sorts of different ideas, all from your smart documents. So that is basically all of the capabilities that we have here for the smart documents. There's so much that you can discover and do here, and I absolutely love this tool, especially for fine-tuning all of my marketing content before it goes out to my customers. So I hope this tutorial has been easy and helpful for you. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments, and we're happy to give you more insight on new tutorials coming up soon. Thank you so much, and have a great day.